This is Ron McCoy, and I'm watching Class Act Sports.
Class Act Sports is pleased to be sitting next to LeSean McCoy's father, Ron McCoy. Let's just talk about your son as a running back. I mean, for him to be able to replace a Brian Westbrook type running back and be able to do it all and basically just set the tone for the Eagles. I mean, you got to be kidding me with what your son's been able to accomplish in such a short stint with the Eagles thus far.
Well, first of all, Westbrook was his mentor, so that wasn't a real struggle for him. I mean that, with a guy like that, teaching you each and every day, telling you what you're supposed to do and what not supposed to do, it was good for him.
Well, I know the real truth behind this LeSean McCoy Eagle jersey. I know you used to live in New York. You are a Giants fan, but now you've converted slowly into an Eagles fan. Talk a little bit about that.
Well, first of all, I am from New York City, and born and raised. So, yes, all I knew was New York Giants. But, as time went on and LeSean got drafted and he became a Philadelphia Eagle, now it's about business, and I can no longer be a fan. And when he retires and not playing anymore, then, yeah, I'll go back to being a fan. I don't know about Giants, but,
When he came out of Pitt, did you ever realize, the type of talent that he was going to catapult himself into the NFL, being the upper echelon running back in the league?
Honestly, I know he was good locally, but I didn't know how he was really going to fare against the guys from out of state. Like the big-time guys from, the big-time schools like Oklahoma State and Georgia. I really didn't know. And, my ego said yes. He can do this, but my heart was like, I don't know, until he got out there and he proved himself, and he did an outstanding job.
Now he's rushing for over 1,000 yards. I'm sure he's about to have over 1,000 yards receiving. That dual threat running back that he's able to catch the ball out of the backfield, take any play to the house, basically. Talk about his playmaking ability.
Well, he's always had that, and he's very competitive. So it just. I mean, sometimes it catches me by surprise how he can just take the ball and just look one way, shift another way, and just cut up field. I mean, a lot of people can't do it, and he's got the blessing. He's got that blessing from God to be able to have that vision.
Well, I gotta ask you a question. I know you're real proud of him as a son. Where does the whole Shady thing come from? Shady McCoy. Where did that originate?
Well, it came from my wife, really. And what happened was he was in Little League, and they had so many LeSeans, on the team. So the coach had to give a nickname. So the coach said, well, what y'all guys, do y'all have any nicknames at home? And then LeSean said, well, my mom's calls me Shady. And then he asked me, well, why she call you Shady? He says, well, one day I'm happy, one day I'm sad. So, that kind of started going to that when he went to high school. Somebody found out about it, and that's where the whole Shady thing came about.
And when he took care of business against the Giants, talk about what was going through your mind. Did you ever think that your son was going to be there a couple years later, taking out your former alma mater and your team?
I've been to Giant Stadium so many years, and I was always, me and the fan, we was always against the people that came in Giant Stadium, and we was rah. And then all of a sudden, I found myself defending myself against Giant fans. And I mean, some of the guys that I grew up with, they actually came out to the game, and we got into an argument about, the Giants here and the Eagles there. And the thing was, I never thought I would say, I hate you, Giants. And the guy was saying that's not your true feelings. You'll be back. But I said no. That's about the competition. That's the love of the game in the NFL. I don't know. I even started liking Pittsburgh because he went to Pitt, and I got a chance to meet some of the Pittsburgh fans, and I started saying, well, Pittsburgh is not that bad, But I'm an Eagle to the end now.
Absolutely. Well, you're a loyal father, and you have a lot to be proud of, and I'm sure he gets a lot of his humbleness and also confidence, quiet confidence from you. So it's been an honor sitting here talking with the man who took out my Giants, all season. But thank you very much, and from Class X Sports, we just like to say thank you.